Welcome to Tenerife. This year I decided to spend 6 weeks living here, close by this beautiful park, and I got to explore the island quite a bit. When most people think of the Canary Islands, they imagine sun and beaches, but there's so much more here. Santa Cruz, further north from the touristy beaches, is a bustling city and locals are very friendly. The nightlife is amazing and the scenery all over the island is incredible. But the best part for me was hiking up to the peak of Mount Teide. I was lucky enough to run into some islanders who took me along with them. This was our first stop along the way, already at an altitude of 2,000 meters, which meant that we were driving well above the clouds. There we are. We did run into a minor problem along the way when the car broke down, but we managed to hitch a ride up to the car park at the base of the hiking trek, now at 2,350 meters altitude. The rest of the way up would be on foot. After hiking up 500 meters, we stopped for a bite to eat and to enjoy the views, but we soon continued on. After about 4 hours hiking, we finally made it up to the refuge at dusk. 'Twas time to rest. We had already hiked up almost 1,000 meters. We had to get up at 5 AM to make sure we wouldn't miss the sunrise from the top. The hike in pitch black was dangerous and cold, and there was still quite a bit ahead of us. But eventually, just as the sun was rising, we made it. The peak is at an altitude of 3,718 meters, and it's the world's third largest volcano and the highest point in Spain.
It was 4 hours hiking up yesterday. I've already got 4 hours sleep and another hour and a half hiking up this morning. But I'm on the top of Mount Teide. Let's go up a wee bit higher. I can barely breathe. The air is so thin, I'm exhausted, and to make matters worse, there's a horrible stench of sulphur and like rotten eggs up there. Oh, check this out. Totally worth it. Tenerife, and in the distance you can just see a mountain peeking up. It's the next island. The city down there. In the distance for the next island. It's just incredible here. So much work to get up. It's totally worth it. centre of the Teide. It's an incredible sight. And check this out. The rocks don't weigh a thing. Look at this. Woo! I think I'm going to call it a day and get the cable car down.
The cable car shook a little bit on the way down, and some people got a fright. Another unforgettable experience, but it was time to go home.